Hi, Ray Terry here, Put Tools in Schools. I'm at Queens Grant High School talking to, I think of her as a career counselor, maybe a CDC, career development coordinator. What's your
I'm
title?
I'm actually the college and career counselor, but we are expanding, and next year, Mr. Satink, who you spoke with, is going to start taking on more of the career aspects
Awesome.
of it. So we're really looking forward to specializing with careers.
That's awesome. And speaking of Mr. Satink, I just addressed his class, and it was great talking to his students. Career development class, and entrepreneurship, and all the buzzwords of today. But honestly, I talked to the students about the trade career pathway as an opportunity. But I wanted to focus up with Ms. Ubriaco here about what the events we've done at Queens Grant High School over the past, 2, 3 years?
I think about three or four. It's ever since I Googled and found you on the internet. It just
It's been a
fell into our
great
lap.
it's been a great partnership to come out here twice a year and address these students, and they're just incredible kids, and open up the pathways, the opportunities, the awareness of the trade career pathway. But I wanted to talk to her directly because naturally I'm going to speak highly of Put Tools in Schools, but I want to know from her what's your thoughts. It's been 3 years now. We've been to the school at least 4 or 5 times,
Yep.
and I've loved every time we've had an event here. Can you give me feedback? And the reason for this, Ms. Ubriaco, is honestly, we're having an issue getting the industry to show up at events and to engage these kids, to show them the opportunities and pathways that's available to all students. Give me some feedback.
I would say it's been really important to our students who feel like they're overlooked in high school. A lot of times, a lot of high schools focus on college kids or kids going to college, kids on that career path, honors kids. My goal was to look at every kid and make sure that everyone had a plan for after high school. But there aren't a lot of opportunities. There aren't a lot of career fairs. A lot of, you can throw a rock and hit a college fair or hit a college in this area, but to actually have businesses come to us and say, this is what we're doing, this is what we're looking for, here are the skills that you need, here are the steps to take. That is just gold. That it really is. We've had so many students after the day say, I didn't even know I could have a job in that, or I didn't even know that was possible, or I didn't know what I was going to do after high school. Now I have a little inkling, and I can't tell you how many times during the year I'll say, email Mr. Terry. He has connections for you. Or Tools in Schools is coming in 2 weeks. Please make sure you attend, and talk to the individuals that come to our school.
As a result of us coming here 3 times, 4 kids walked up to me and says, Mr. Ray, and started talking to me about they're going into welding and other career pathways that they're venturing into that they wouldn't have otherwise known about. And here we are
Yep.
at Queens Grant High School, giving more kids opportunities and raising the awareness. And this is one of the things that we want to do in CMS, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. And to tell you how bad the message is, to your point, these kids don't know what they don't know.
Right.
And these Put Tools in Schools trade career fairs are a tremendous way of them understanding their other pathways.
Well, especially since it comes to them. They don't have to leave campus to go meet. It's nowadays it seems to be a lot of effort to get somebody to leave their home once they're home, to go to a career fair, to go to a place where and ask questions. But when the businesses come to us, then the kids know, hey, they're interested in me. I can ask questions without looking stupid, feeling like I'm bothering them, feeling out of place. But they know that when these businesses come to our campus, that their goal is to reach out to students. And so that takes away that stigma and that little bit of embarrassment and little bit of intimidation that kids have, because I don't know many kids who would go right up to somebody, like an electrician working in the home, and be like, hey, how did you get this job?
And
How
that's
did you
one
do
of the
this?
problems we're facing in life in general, the fear factor. Like I said, I just
Yeah.
talked to a class for an hour, and one of the biggest obstacles I saw right there in the classroom was fear. Fear of answering my simple questions, fear of failure. Fear, we've got to overcome the fear factor, but I've got a question. If this is effective, I've got a question to you, because we've got another idea. Schools are hard to get into sometimes because of the system. the educational system at hand.
Yeah.
Good, bad, whatever it is, we just find it very challenging to get into schools because in schools that I'm aware of in Charlotte, by the way, born and raised in Charlotte, my whole professional career has been in Charlotte, there are no programs around the trades to speak of. There's maybe 5 to 10 automotive or carpentry basic programs out of 34 high schools. So our challenge is not only to get into schools, but also to raise the awareness, and there's no other way but to address the kids. A lot of people say there's a parent problem. Yes, there is. But how do you get to the parents?
Right.
Through the kids, right? So my question, if we came up, not if, when we start a digital media campaign around the trades, we're going to do 45-minute videos to offer teachers educational facilities to download to show classes, and it will be tied to a curriculum and be an interactive video. Could y'all use something like that?
Definitely. And I know that other schools have career prep, and they have different like workforce ready classes that would fit beautifully into their curriculum.
Well, we're trying to find ways to get to the students other than going to the schools if the school's going to reject us. Teachers are not the problem. The administration's the problem. And I'm just telling it like it is, folks. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Administration's the issue, not the teachers. The teachers want to give these kids the opportunity.
Right.
And y'all have done a great job, and I thank you.
We're very lucky with our administration that we're very open to having colleges come, having trades come, having military come, whoever wants to come to our school to give our students the different options that are available after high school, because everybody does not fit into the same peg. And it just doesn't work that way. And for students to see that there's choices after high school, it helps them a lot, because a lot of them are scared as soon as they get that diploma, because they're used to the high school, the schedule, in the fall, this is where I go. And then when they graduate,
life begins.
Yeah. And it can be scary.
Well, I really appreciate your input in all you do to help these kids, because as I just left Mr. Statink, did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
I left his class. One thing's evident: these kids really were inspired to hear there's alternatives. Some of the kids haven't been to the trades career days we've had here, and they were. It lit a fire, I think, in some of those kids. They're not aware. They don't know what they don't know. So as I sit here today and reach out to whoever might view this video, I ask you, is this program worthwhile for schools?
Completely. We look forward to it every semester.
Industry, you heard her. Let's do it.
Every
we need
semester.
industry support in various ways. Digital media, our campaign to market this, and one more thing about marketing. There's no other way to get around this problem around the trades and lack of labor. But really, it's about the kids. Suicide rate with kids have never been higher. People don't like for me to say that, but that's a reality. They're not aware. Life is stressful. Let's give these kids all the opportunities we can. Let's give them the full menu. They're not getting it in our education system. So, puttoolsinschools.org. Visit us. Check it out. Sign up. Volunteer. Donate. We need support. Industry, we're coming to get you. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it.
Anytime. You are changing lives. So,
Thank you.
And we appreciate it.
And I felt it today in that classroom, folks. These trades career days work. When you leave an impact and an impression on these students, it made my day, made my week. And it's just Tuesday.
One of our students has a job with McGee Brothers on your jacket that he got through Tools in Schools.
Right. I know Mackenzie got welding.
Yep.
We're getting Christian in the digital media department.
Yep.
We've talked to a welder today, came up to me and says, I'm going to be a welder. And another student today can't make his mind up between electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. It works.
It does.
Let's make it happen. Folks, puttoolsinschools.org. You can tune in every Saturday to About Your House, 8 to 11 a.m., soon to be from 9 to 11 a.m., 2 hours. We're shortening the show a little bit. Attention spans have gotten shorter, so we figured we'd go with the flow. How's that? Puttoolsinschools.org. Join us. We'd love to see you at one of our events.